Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampulo from Mampulo's Corner. Renee, your mindset. Guys, you see this fight, Wike is fighting in River State. I'm here to show you guys the implication. River State is not a state that anyone can just run over. Anyone can just run over VM like 504 when it comes to political fight. Not the River State. I will show you some things when don't they happen now. when men don't they mount, that the time we are waiting for you. You see this fight when they bring out, when they bring out. Make una go mark this video, write them down somewhere. Wike might lose this fight. Wike, if you not listen to my advice and leave this fight at this point, you might lose this fight. When the people are not with you, especially the common men of River State are not with you, you might not win this fight. Go and write what I've told you down. You see that same thing that happened between you and Amechi? This is exactly what will happen to you. You might lose what is called political relevance in River State after this fight. I don't want to talk too much. For those that said that if Wike must fight this Fubara, their governor, that they have about 3 million youths to contend with, say that they wait for them. The youth don't come out. The Joy Youth Association don't come out, they wait for them. Tell them, may bring the fight. Say they are waiting for him. I say, eh? Wike, you go fight this fight, though. This fight, you go rugged. For those who never see them, all right now, watch them.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you to Compton. Sorry for cutting it there. We are all living witnesses to what has transpired between 1999, this democratic dispensation, till now. We live in a country where those who are in government don't obey court orders. We live in a country where those who have had the privilege to be elected into political offices, those who elect them can no longer access them. 27 lawmakers have allegedly, I still want to use that word, decamped to the opposition or Progressives Congress. And the rumor mill is agog that in the next couple of days, there is likely going to be an impeachment of this governor elected by the River State. What is the position of the platform you lead, the Ijo Youth Council, on this, given that the incubate is one of the just structure?
As I've said it before, you see, taking mandates through the back door, if it works in other states, it can never work here in River State.
Jesus.
We don't want River State to engulf into crisis because River State is too important to the Ijaw nation and the Ijaw people. And we won't allow any person, any group of persons put River State into crisis. So we won't allow that to happen. And that is why I'm still reassuring you. Any person, few group of persons believing that they will maneuver, gang up against the governor, that the majority of Rivers people have given the mandate to manage affairs of River State for the next 4 years and continue with the second term, I don't think it's going to fly. Those persons that will want to go and carry out that kangaroo impeachment,
yes,
or notice of impeachment, we have over 30 million Ijaw youth to contend with first before we will allow that to happen. And that is our position.
30 million.
We won't allow backyard kangaroo impeachment to have its way. If people respect or do not respect court orders, if it doesn't work in other states, here in River State, that will not fly.
Oh, I don't see the video. I was even thinking that this guy was saying 3 million Ijaw youths. He said 30 million Ijaw youths. Wike, you have fight to fight, though. You seriously have fight to fight. Another implication of this Wike's action in River State is that many APC members and SDP in River State are now defecting to PDP in solidarity with Fubara. They are not supporting the governor. You see? APC won't be Tinubu's party now, which is Wike's party as well. Because I don't know the I refuse to say that Wike is a PDP member. I know well, I know that sense. So APC members that are now currently Wike's party and Tinubu's party, they are now defecting now to join for Fubara to support. Say no, they can't do this to Fubara. PDP are joining. In the same way now, PDP are now leaving PDP, joining APC. So defection up and down, left, right, and center. Another implication of his action. For those who never see APC and SDP, they defect from APC and SDP to PDP now. What video?
Before the surprise undemocratic impeachment efforts of 30th October 2023 by a section of our legislative arm against you, a proposed governor. This undemocratic act is and was highly resisted and condemned by the Rivers electorate, and we are in absolute solidarity with you. You kept asking, what offense have I committed to warrant my impeachment? And to this day, no answer has been provided. And we are still waiting endlessly because you haven't committed any offense that warrants impeachment. Your recent statement that you can never be intimidated, nor any level of sabotage can make you surrender your mandate, is the hallmark of an astute statesman and leader, in our opinion, that is committed to the good development and governance of his people. We also encourage and congratulate our brother, son, your reliable and indefatigable ally, Right Honorable Edison Ogelenya-Ehe, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, as a true son of Arashi, that we know very well. You can be rest assured that he will assist you, the people's governor, to steer the ship of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda in our state peacefully. We also condemn in its entirety the attempted attack on the life of our son, Right Honorable Edison Ogelenya-Ehe, at his residence on the 19th of November 2023. We are tempted to believe that the reason for this attack was because of his support for you.
I was the face of APC in Ahuda West. But today, by the grace of God, by the will of God, by the directive of the Holy Spirit, we in APC are here present is 10 APC ward chairmen. We also have here a considerable number of LGA ward ESCOs. I also have, just yesterday evening, about 10 leaders whispered to me that they want to join us. We are here to support the God-chosen governor of Rivers State, Semilai Fubara.
God has blessed Fubara there, and that is why we are here. We are going to support him as the governor of Rivers State to deliver that mandate that God has given to him for the people of Rivers State, and specifically for the people of Ahuda West, in Jesus' name. Second factor, I'm not going to take your time, but I must express why we are here, why we made the decision we made to support Sim Fubara, to stand by him. Secondly, Sim Fubara had decided to endorse an elder son as the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Edison here
to express the gratitude of our Speaker, Right Honorable Edison Ogelenya-Ehe, distinguished service star of Rivers State. His gratitude that over 5,000 decampees from various political support for the God-choosing governor of Rivers State. Ama Opus Senebo, Sir Simini Alai Joseph Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State.
The Speaker of the 10th Assembly, Right Honorable Edison Eje, he has said I should greet you and tell you that at the appropriate time he will come to speak to his Madonna people. He is Ekono Ahoda West.
Wahala not too much for this country. Wahala. But the word of PDP now, from APC to PDP, from LDP to PDP. I don't see them. All those people, when they even speak, when they sing that thing, no song one go come out for this River State. No Christian song one go come out, one go convert into political songs. Now so una sing this thing during Wike, una come praise and Wike come pass everybody now for the whole world. Una there. For that first man, when first talk, when we are white, when first talk, if you know that man, when first talk, please advise him to go to gym. Because you see that guy, if you don't go to gym, if he develop something when strong now, his weight is too much, and why talking, you can hear, tell him, hey, go gym now and make it reduce in food and beer. He done too much. Before high blood pressure go setting, before some other something go just setting for him. I don't think he's healthy enough. The kind of come on to talk now, they do small talk when they talk. Baba Mo advise that guy. Now talk. Now coming to the implication of Wike's political rascality. Now he's creating what is called political rascality in River State. You see this rascality when they create, very soon you go see the result. I don't want to talk too much. Now, there are many people that analyze this implication. One of the Igwe and one of the political lawyer. They analyze what they come meet meeting Wike and PDP people for River State. I don't want to talk too much. Let's listen to them. Watch video.
PDP. This question is for both Mr. Kalu and Your Highness. Thank you so much for joining us. The first thing I'm asking this morning is that from a political perspective, perhaps might shed more light on the fact that a PDP member has drawn people to the other side while himself still remaining a PDP member himself. And the fact that it seems, apart from the statement from Mr. Debo Ologangba that they should vacate their seats, why are they so docile with regards to former Governor Nyesom Wike and his actions that are clearly anti-party? Your Highness, please, I'd like your take on this, and then perhaps Mr. Kalu can also weigh in on this too. PDP?
Well, thank you very much. First of all, Nyesom Wike, who initially said APC is cancer, and that is in PDP, which is malaria, is gradually moving to the cancer. And the cancer is now spreading to affect several persons in the state.
You say it's gradually?
We are surprised that one man wants to be in control of PDP in River State and also in control of APC in River State. Politics, it is not so. You must have ideology. That shows that there is no ideology in the politics we are playing. You belong to a party based on the ideology of the party. But if you want to grab power in both parties, it means you are interested solely and wholly in the party, in the power, not in the benefit of the party or what party will bring on board. So also Wike being in APC and PDP, I think this is the first time in the politics of Nigeria where they can have a blind eye on somebody who's clearly doing anti-party.
Having said that, recently he has moved 27 members of the House of Assembly from the PDP to APC. And this is a man who was championing that if you leave, you cannot take your vote of a party to another party, and who in the past went to court to restrain people or to remove people who have cross-carpeted. And here is he encouraging people to cross-carpet. Of course, the law is very clear. There is no problem in PDP presently. We don't hear of any crisis in the PDP. If the affirmative crisis, the House of Assembly is not PDP. So if they move from PDP to APC, it means they have violated the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and therefore they should be asked to vacate their seat and let INEC declare their seat vacant, because they have left their party that elected them to power.
For Nigeria.
But that is not the issue. The issue is one man who is not satisfied with power, who is not satisfied with money he has accumulated, is interested in controlling the entire state and to an extent the entire country. I think Mr. President should be wary, because today is Rivers State. We hope tomorrow it will not be the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
It will be very soon.
Rivers people are watching, and we are not happy with the development. We pray that Wike should retrace his step, the assemblymen should retrace their step, and to the line or the advice of Mr. President, wherein he said they should all go home and make peace. While Sim is talking peace, is pursuing peace in all corner, the minister is interested in war. He wants to fight war. He wants to impeach Sim by all means. And I don't think that is the best for the country or the best for the state at the moment, because if he continues with that, with his friend Ganduje, I believe it will go beyond politics to economy. Rivers State is a very special state in Nigeria, with the economy and investment of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in this part of the country. So any political crisis might spill over to the economic crisis. So we, as elders, we are asking them to come down, resolve their differences amicably, so that there will be peace in the state. That is where we stand.
All right, Mr. Kalu.
My take on the issue of Nelson Wike having his two legs, one in APC, one in PDP, is very simple. PDP, as a political party, has the right to discipline him. And also PDP also has the right not to discipline him for whatever reasons best known to them.
They don't have
but
the capacity.
As an Igbo man, you don't follow a madman to fight on the streets.
So if
you follow a madman to fight on the streets, people passing or bypassers will also see you as a madman.
Yes.
So probably that is what PDP want to avoid in this scenario. But be
rubbish.
it as it may, the people of Rivers State are watching keenly to see how this thing ends.
Yes.
Today, Wike has not declared openly that he has left PDP to join APC.
What do you
He's
want
still a member of PDP.
What do you want here?
We are seeing his antics in the politics of Rivers State, controlling the structure of PDP and at the same time controlling the structure of APC in the state. But by and large, what he is doing is bad. Bad in the sense that politics is played on ideology. On which ideology is Wike playing his own politics?
Confused ideology.
Politics of confusion, politics of strangulation, politics of what?
Intimidation.
So when you look at all this, you will know that that is confusion and nothingness. And people should not follow him into his confused state.
Okay, so a lot of people will argue with you. You've said, you made the analogy of don't go into the square fighting the madman. As far as the first question I was asking, who is the madman? But secondly, a lot of people would say concerning Governor Wike, pure and simple, former Governor Wike, that this man outsmarted the PDP and he took them to the cleaners because of their docility. Pure and simple.
Simple.
And he dares them every time to come and fight him, but they don't have the gravitas.
They don't have the
probably
capacity.
Because they're complicit.
No capacity.
That's some other argument out there. And he's shown it many times, because how much more are they going to pound and beat the PDP up before they settle the Wike matter?
Yeah.
And he keeps telling them to their faces, you can't do anything.
Cannot do anything.
And some other people are saying, concerning this Fubara case, because the Fubara himself is not even aligning with the key stakeholders of PDP in the state as we speak, that Wike might just take him also to the cleaners.
Yes.
So it's not a case of you don't want to rub raw shoulders with him. It's a case of he's been able to outsmart the PDP in their game.
That is too
And
much.
if you are to count the scores in the game, it's 4-0 to Wike, 4 to Wike, 0 to the PDP.
No, it's
what do you say about some of these assertions out there?
It's called 4-0.
I'll come to you, sir. Your Royal Highness first. Then afterwards, I'll come to you, Mr. Kalu Kalu.
It's called 4-0, Rufai. 4-0, not 4-0.
Thank you very much. Everything you do in this world, it has a beginning and it has an end.
That's correct.
What I see that is playing out today is the karma that Wike is trying to put on himself. When you do certain things, karma will come, and how it will come, you don't know.
Correct.
Same Fubara is a loyal party member, a loyal person to to Wike to a fault. And because he's so loyal, Wike may think he can take him to the ground. They can rubbish him. But I can tell you, because of what Wike has done in the past, Same may not be willing to fight him. Wike will now decide to fight himself. This is playing out. And that is why, and all the things he has done in PDP, he has a karma. So when nobody is fighting him, he would like to fight himself. You see, I will tell you a story. When they are to set up a judicial inquiry against former Governor Peter Odili, I was a lone voice who said, don't do it. But Wike and Amechi did. Their target was not even Peter Odili. Their target was Amechi. Abiesakibo. But you cannot divorce Abiesakibo from Peter Odili. And they tried to rubbish Peter Odili. Today, we are still alive. Wike rubbished Amechi as a karma. And today, we are also seeing Wike trying to invite his own karma to come upon himself.
Good one, Igwe.
As regards PDP not doing anything to him, I think nature has its own course. Anything you are doing without the hand of God, this is how you'll be fooling yourself until you kill yourself. Wike is not consistent. It's known to everybody in Nigeria. It's not somebody who can take his word to the market. Today he says this, tomorrow he says that, and it's not consistent. A man who is not consistent has no value. Some person think when you have money, you have value. He has no value because he's not consistent in all his actions, all his deeds, and his word.
Your Royal
So
Highness,
people try
he
to
has
ignore
no
him.
value. He has no value, but he could get people to defect overnight in a state. He still controls the political machinery of a state. He controls 2 political parties, and you claim he has no value? And the governor is shaking?
What
Your
you're
Royal
saying
Highness?
is moral value. We're talking about morality. You're talking about moral value. If you don't have moral value, you can get everything, but without moral. What do you have? Our parents taught us, good name is better than silver and gold. If you have all the money and you don't have good name,
okay.
what do you have? You have nothing.
Okay.
We come into this world with nothing, and we shall go with nothing.
Okay.
But we will live character.
Okay. Your Highness, we thank you so much for your time.
We
thank you so much for your time. But Nigerian politics is not a place where people talk about moral values at all. But thank you so much for your time, Your Highness. I'll come to you, Mr. Kalukolo. At first, who is the madman in your analogy you gave? And secondly, answer the question that Mr. Wike has been able to do whatever he's doing and get away with it because of the docility of the PDP. And he's dared the PDP many times to come at him, but he can't.
Rufai, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I said as an Igbo man, it's an adage in Igbo land. And the same Igbo people say that when an Igbo proverb is said, and the listener wants an interpretation, and if the interpretation is given, that the listener's mother's bride price will be lost. So, Rufai, I wouldn't want your mother's bride price to be lost. So we'll leave it at that. On the issue of Wike being a powerful person, let me tell you what happened in Rivers State yesterday. They just shot themselves by their legs. Wike has lost totally. As we speak today, Wike has lost 27 members of Rivers State House of Assembly. That's the law. So, what is the power there? That out of your stupidity, you made 27 members of a State House of Assembly to lose their seats, Jesus. As you speak. And we have, let me even bring it to the attention of Nigerians, that an NGO, where I belong, has written to the Inspector General of Police for the prosecution of those 27 affected, to those 27 former members of PDP for impersonation and conspiracy to commit a treasonable felony.
Guys, have you seen the video? I've had enough. I surrender. I'm tired now. Guys, if you love what we are doing here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok. All of my political love, guys. Peace out.